Why did we apply to the Heritage Lottery Fund? Very good question. Why would you stick your head into 5 or 6 years of extremely intensive work unless you really had to? Well, the reality was that we needed to find the means to get the railway and the society onto a viable and sustainable future. The only way to do that was to ask Heritage Lottery Fund. There are a number of unique selling points as far as Heritage Lottery Fund is concerned. We are one of the very few heritage railways here in the North Pennines. In fact, within the area of outstanding natural beauty, we're the only one. The North Pennines AONB is the second largest in the UK, so that means that we're a major feature in this part of the world. But here, 20 miles from anywhere, high up in the North Pennines, we are a remote rural community. And I think that Heritage Lottery Fund were particularly interested in what we could do by rescuing and retaining and developing the South Tynedale Railway as a feature and a focus to attract tourists into this part of the world to benefit local communities and the local economy. Heritage Lottery Fund have 3 main criteria, and whatever you do with Heritage Lottery Fund money, you have to include heritage learning. There's a huge amount of learning for our own members and volunteers, but more widely for the general public. For example, the Discovery Centre, which is the first part of the capital project to be completed, which Heather, the General Manager, and her team were responsible for. That's all about engaging people in the heritage, the history of the line, the history of the area. We've provided a mezzanine floor in the engineering workshop so that people can observe what's going on, but they can also engage with the staff and the volunteers so that they can gain an understanding of what it takes to maintain and operate heritage equipment, some of which is well over 100 years old. The other 2 main criteria are conservation and participation. We do a lot of conservation because on this 13-mile line there are more than 61 heritage structures, listed viaducts and bridges and buildings, which all require conservation and maintenance. And the other major aspect is participation, which is largely about volunteering, but increasingly is about engaging the general public, and the only way we can do that is by being properly organised and managed so that we can compete with other heritage and tourist attractions. One of the main features we have is the involvement and the commitment to renewable technologies. So we are one of the few sites in the UK, in fact in Europe, where you can see heritage running with the benefit of modern renewable technologies. So we have a biomass unit here for our heating at Alston, which heats all our facilities and has the capacity to do more. We have Europe's first wood waste burning steam locomotive, Europe's first battery electric locomotives charged using solar PV, and down at the far end of the line we have the station down there heated using air source heat pumps, and the hot water for the brand new toilet block down there that's been provided by solar thermal on the roof. So big commitment to renewable technologies with all the environmental and economic benefits that they bring, equally a big commitment to heritage conservation. So here at the Ulster end of the line, we've built a brand new cafe facility. We've put a platform roof in. We've also built a second platform, and we've also taken what was an advanced factory unit and we've transformed that into a purpose-built heritage engineering workshop. We've been extremely keen to develop our own facilities where we were capable of attracting the people with the skills, but also the business that could help keep the overall operation viable and sustainable. At the Slaggyford end of the line, we've just completed the track works in the station area, so that when that's opened later this summer, there will be a 5-mile railway. There is a fully accessible footpath alongside the railway all the way. We've rebuilt an early 20th century wooden station building. Alongside that, we've got a brand new toilet block. Both of those are going to be heated by air source heat pumps with underfloor heating. And at the other end of the station, next to the station lane, we've built a replica signal box. So a lot of work down there. It captures the heritage of a traditional small rural station on a North Pennine branch line. Over the years, we've managed a succession of 4, 5, 6-figure grants from different sources, including a couple from Heritage Lottery Fund. But we've demonstrated that a relatively small voluntary sector organisation like ourselves can accept a responsibility like this, and we can bring it to a successful completion. And in recognition of everything that's been achieved over the last 40 years or more, but particularly I think within the last 3.5 years, as we change and transform this society into something that's going to be viable and sustainable going forward, we have indeed just been told that we've been awarded the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. It is a great fillip and a great honour for us to receive that award, and yes, is really quite humbling that that's come our way at this time.